Ohio's Redistricting Commission has just 2 days to come up with those new state legislative maps. It's looking like they could meet for the first time tomorrow.
So we knew nothing was happening today because one of the 7 commission members spent the day at events here in Northeast Ohio. So News 5's John Cossack caught up with the Secretary of State.
With 2 days remaining in the court-ordered redraw of the state legislative districts, you would think the Ohio Redistricting Commission would be engaged in marathon meetings. But here was 1/7 of that commission, Secretary of State Frank LaRose, hosting a series of events in Cuyahoga County this day. LaRose assuring me, though, that work on the maps is ongoing.
Just because there hasn't been a public meeting yet, and let me be clear, I think it'd be fine for us to have a public meeting, but the real work of drawing these maps happens at a staff level. It's Republican staffers and Democratic staffers working together.
Still, the million-dollar question is this.
Do you think you'll meet before Thursday? Do you think you'll have maps by Thursday?
I hope so. I think that really there are only 2 outcomes. One is that we pass maps. The other is that there's a determination that it's not possible to do, and that's a possibility, right? You can't violate one part of the Constitution in order to comply with another.
As the state's chief elections officer, LaRose was candid about whether or not a May 3rd primary was still possible without these state legislative districts or congressional districts in place. I asked him what his absolute cutoff date was that he would still feel comfortable holding a May 3rd primary.
I'm going to be candid, John, that date has already passed. What I've been describing this as is with each passing day, it becomes more likely that something will go wrong.
Under Ohio law, only the legislature can move an election, and LaRose has shared his concerns with them. Do the math. The commission now has 4 weeks to draw new congressional districts, which almost coincides with when military and overseas voting is scheduled to begin.
So with each passing day, it becomes less likely that we can give Ohioans that high-quality election they deserve.
In Brecksville, John Cossack, News 5.